Hi, and welcome to Kids Craft with the Eaton Public Library. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a drawstring, a no-sew required drawstring pouch. This is the kind of pouch that you can make out of pretty much any material. Works really well with a nice light leather, or you can use a heavy fabric such as felt to get something that looks like this. All you need is your material and a cord. You might also want some beads or shells or bells or something to tie onto the end of your cord to make it look fancy, but really all you need is your material and your cord. Scissors and a plate are going to be useful as well. So let's go ahead and get started. To make a drawstring bag, you're going to need a piece of felt and at least one plate. Go ahead and take your plate and trace a circle around the plate and then cut it out. That should give you something that looks an awful lot like this. Once you have your circle cut out, you're going to want to take either the same plate or a second plate, or just eyeball this, and put it on it in order to get, center it to get some measurements here. We're going to take your pen or pencil, and this time we're going to make marks at the top edge of the, 2 marks at the top edge of the plate, and 2 marks at the bottom edge. You're also going to make 2 marks on the sides, and then in between these marks, you're going to make 1 set and a second set, so that you have something that looks like this. So you can see I have these 2 marks, which are at the very top, these 2 marks, which were at the very bottom, and then these 2 marks, which were at the sides, and then from there, we simply added 2 sets in between each of them. Okay, you want to have at least a centimeter, centimeter and a half between the edge of your mark and the outside of your felt. The reason you want to do that is because what we're going to do then is we're going to fold our felt. Better to fold it so you can see your marks. And you're going to make a slit on each of those 2 lines. Now, the farther apart they are, the stronger your bag will be. And then the further in they are, the stronger your bag will be. But the farther in you make them, the smaller your bag will be. So try and get them, about a thumb's width from the outside. Mine are a little bit close to the center. I would have liked to have had them a little bit further out. So go ahead and simply cut these and just a snip, 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 all the way around the outside of your circle. Once you have that done, you're going to need your remaining piece. You're going to need your cord. So start on one of the 2 sides of each of your slits and go through and just simply pull it back out. Repeat with the next pair of slits, through and back out. Go all the way around your circle, and then you'll pull it tight. One note is that the smaller the slits are, in terms of top to bottom, the less slide there will be, and so it's a good idea to get them make your slits as small as you can. But the wider apart they are, the stronger your thing will be. Now, at this point, depending on what kind of thread you use or what kind of cord you have, you might need to tie a knot at the end, and you might need to add some beads in order to keep them from running back through your things. The other thing you can do is simply tie the 2 ends of your cord together at the very end, and that will also prevent them from being able to come unthreaded. Now, last piece. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can have this on the top, or you can have it on the bottom. It's purely a matter of aesthetics. So I'm going to put my keys here in the middle of my bag here to give it some weight, and then I'm just going to pull on this cord. And you can see that I now have a pouch. Now my keys are a little bit oddly shaped, and so they look a little bit weird, but there we go. I could put dice in here or whatever else I wanted. This would be really fun for a Renaissance Festival costume. So I can either put it so my cord is coming out from the outside here, or if I flip this around and put my pull on the inside, now my cord just simply comes up from the inside of the pouch. And this is really purely aesthetic in the long term. Personally, I think I prefer it coming out from the outside. So I'm just going to flip that back the other way. And again, you want to probably try and put some weight in this, because that's going to give you a bit of nice feel of how this is going to look. And the further out toward the edges of your felt your drawstrings go, the larger your pouch area itself will be. So this is one of those things that you can actually even open this up and draw yourself a tic-tac-toe board on the inside of this, or make whatever you want, and or Three Men's Morris board, and put the game pieces inside the pouch, and then you have a good way to take your game with you wherever you want to go. So there you go. That's how you make a very simple no-sew drawstring pouch. I hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you next time for the Eaton Public Library.